to my nail artist because one of my nails broke off. But she's the roommate of my friend, and my friend was feeling a bit down yesterday, so I wrote her a little card and a little goodie bag with some crystals in it, some candy, and I'm also gonna include, I once bought like a lot of scented candles. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, so I have a whole stash here. So I'm also putting one of those in there.
Oh, hi! Let me ask you something. Do you really go here? Or are you an actress hired by Yale?
Hello, welcome to my sometimes way too real vlogs. I wanted to take a day trip today, but I felt like absolute shit. So I asked my mom if we can go to my grandfather's grave because I just really feel pulled to go there. So she's picking me up. As you can see, I'm a little bit meh, but that's life.
Ze hadden hem afgerold, maar
Ja,
het is
zo.
inderdaad een mooie lucht met die...
Wel video voor je maken. Kun je checken?
Nee.
Nou, dat vind ik wel een beetje... Kom nou. Ja! Amazing. Where do I start? I don't even know. Oh, geez. Okay. Past couple of days, didn't hang out with a lot of people. Mostly because I felt this pull to kind of like do stuff on my own, but at the same time a lot of my friends were like busy and other friends were like going out, since that's like possible again in the Netherlands. And I just didn't want to take the risk of like getting corona because I am leaving for Paris on Saturday. But so eventually I needed some social interaction, and then I was chilling in bed yesterday when my roommate like called me and was like, hey, wanna watch a movie? So I was like, you know what, that would actually be nice. Yeah, I would like that. So me, him, and another friend, we watched 2 movies. I think I was with them for like 3 to 4 hours. Then I went to bed, woke up with a text message from my roommate saying that he did a positive test, or like he did a test and it was positive. Now I'm in quarantine. Hello. I just love it how some people went clubbing and didn't wear their masks anymore in the grocery stores because that's also allowed here suddenly in the Netherlands. And I didn't go out. Barely saw anyone. Wore my masks. And here we are. I literally got my vaccine yesterday. That's story point 1. Question is, am I going to Paris or not? Then oh true. I was finally like kind of like processing that whole thing when my neighbor called me and he was like, you need to come outside. So I came outside and he was like, I think your cat just ate rat poison. Rat poison. Rat poison. He needed to go to the vet, or he was like, you need to go to the vet. And I was like, I can't go to the vet because I'm stuck in quarantine now. Oh, okay, then I'll take him to the vet. So he went with my cat to the vet today. They made him puke or something. They gave me pills that I need to give him. He's a little bit passed out on the bed right now, just like sleeping it off because he got some medication. But yeah, that was stressful. So I'm gonna be stuck in quarantine for a couple of days, and I'm just a little bit like confused on what to do because next week I was supposed to work again. Like I had this week off and I was supposed to work next week, so I called my boss this morning off to like earn money, have money, but like I don't know if no, you know how things just like suddenly change in one day? You know, let's just put it this way. My hopes for now, just hope that I won't get like super sick. Just hope that I can still go to Paris, that by some miracle I'm not positive next week, and that Lou will be okay. that's it. Like, look at how wigged out he is. Like, dude, he looks fucking stoned or something. Like, literally.
Dan gaan we er even lekker maar zitten. Zo. En daar zitten we dan hoor. Allemaal. In de quarantaine. In de quarantaine. Ja.
Wij zijn officieel niet
Ik blijf me maar verbaasd. Kijk, je had eerder gezegd van voor een tientje was iets van 37,50 of zo. Wacht even.
Nou, ik vind dit wel ultiem genieten. So, I just wanted to do a little tiny update in between. A little bit out of breath, by the way, because I just called, like, my voice as well. Like, I just called for like 3 hours with my best friend who lives in Vienna. And it was so nice. Like, I had such a good time talking to her. We talked about so many different things. Like, she kind of just like spontaneously called me today, and we like normally send each other like voice messages to like keep in touch, and now we just called for like such a long time, and it was like so good. But my entire voice is gone. I've been in quarantine for 3 days now. Yeah, this was the 3rd day. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a roller coaster. So I did a test yesterday and it's negative, but I don't completely trust it yet because it's only been 3 days. So I have another one on Thursday. Until then, I'm staying in quarantine anyway. But I had a lot of stress around like going to Paris on Saturday because I don't know if that's gonna happen, if I'm gonna be like positive last minute. And now I've also heard today that the Netherlands, where I live, might turn into like a red country. It's just a little bit fucked up. Like, they say that like that will happen on like Thursday. I don't know if I'm like supposed to go or if it's like gonna work out. Kind of hope it will. Also, I don't know how stressful it will be if it, I don't know, I just have to see. But I'm like such a planner, like I'm such a person who likes to know what's gonna happen, and like this is about surrendering. And just like, I don't know, like last week I was struggling a bit with the breakup, and then having to like be in your room all the time right now, like no distractions, no people, whatever, that's pretty confronting again. So I slept a lot. And then yesterday night I hung out with my roommates outside, like at an appropriate distance so we wouldn't like, but it was actually nice. Like, one of my other roommates might have COVID now as well through someone else, so we're basically together in quarantine, like the 3 of us, which is kind of nice. Like, it's better than to be in this position on my own. Well, that was my update. I'm gonna watch a movie with my roommates now, literally all in different rooms. We're gonna like use, I think it's called like Netflix Party or something. I don't know, I've never used it. They're gonna teach me. But so yeah, that's nice. Some sort of social interaction, even though there's no social interaction. But it's just nice to like shortly see each other at least, man. Literally watching The Hobbit together with my roommates. Nice. It is 7:15 and I've slept till 11 or later the past couple of days since I was in quarantine anyway. But I need to do my PCR test today. Okay, well. So Isabelle's leaving today and I'm going to wave her off. So I guess it was a good thing that I had to get up this early, because now I can just like, you know, say goodbye again. Because we had to like meet up pretty quickly yesterday. I know. So I'm kind of mesmerized. Like, I wanted to go to a whole different place where I usually go for like a swim. And something in me was just like, I don't know, it wasn't as if I didn't even like steer my own body, if that makes any sense. Like I just took a different turn. I was like, where am I going? But something in me said like, go straight, and I was like, what is there again? Like I never go to that part of the city, and I was just a bit confused. And then after a while I started to recognize places, and I was like, oh, I'm going to a bigger lake. I suddenly knew where my intuition was like hinting at. There's like this huge ass, there are 2 huge ass lakes in the place where I live, or close to it. One I spent last summer with my ex, and I feel like that is still a pretty like sore memory for me, because that day I kind of realized there was like something wrong with us. And we broke up like 2 months ago, right? But we broke up last summer as well because he just didn't have feelings for me anymore. Day I noticed that for the first time, like that like the image that I had of the 2 of us wasn't real, or at least not anymore. And that hurt. And he had told me before that he was doubting our relationship, and that he sometimes was wondering what it would be like with other girls. And I remember that day being extremely insecure because we were at this little beach part of the lake, and I just noticed that he wasn't having as much fun as I wanted him to have. You know what I mean? You can notice that someone's like acting alright, but it's not. And when we're like cycling home, I just got this overwhelming, awful feeling, and I clearly haven't healed from it. And I guess that's why Spirit brought me here, is because I just couldn't stop thinking. Like every time we saw a girl in a bikini or something, I was like, would he like her more? You know, would she make him happy? And I think myself wanted to go to that beach part, but like I'm looking around and I think it's like much further away. I think I see it, but I don't know. Like I got here completely on vague intuition and remembrance. That's insane to me. Like, I didn't know where the beach part was anymore, so I just stopped over here because I just can't go any further. Like I'm so tired. I cycled quite a far away, but yeah, I think I got some healing to do here. So I'm officially out of quarantine. I got my results back this morning. I am negative. Ayo. Yesterday, when I thought that I couldn't hit rock bottom anymore, I hit rock bottom. Interesting story. This is gonna go a little bit back and forth, but interesting story. So, Wednesday night, me, completely frustrated, right? Just thinking like, should I go to Paris or shouldn't I? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ask the universe for a sign. I can't make this decision. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, because like going feels off and stressful right now, but not going is also super incredibly disappointing, you know? So I basically sat down before I went to sleep and I said to the universe like, okay, I've never done it like in this way before, but I'm gonna ask you to like send me a sign in the next 24 hours so I can make this decision, because I just don't know what to do. So I said, okay, if I'm not supposed to go to Paris, then send me a big fat red tomato. Place that I wouldn't expect it. So like not in a supermarket or whatever, but like where I'll know that it's like a sign. If I can go to Paris, if I am supposed to go to Paris, then send me a blueberry. I'll just show you what I saw the next day. Only thing was that I completely forgot that I asked for the sign. So the next day I already decided on my own that I wasn't gonna go to Paris anymore, because it just like freaked me out a little bit. It stressed me out. So I decided to like go cancel my tickets, or like not cancel them, but like I wanted to rebook them, you know, like, or not like how reschedule them. That's the word. Like allowed to like change the dates of the tickets because of the COVID situation now. So I was like calling with like the company because you had to do it via the telephone, and I was like calling, but then it took like 20 minutes before anybody picked up, and I was just like, maybe I can already like check online if those tickets are even like available yet, because the thing is like I was gonna reschedule them to December because that's the next time that I'm able to get like a vacation. But I saw online that those tickets for December weren't even available yet, so I was like, oh, then I can't reschedule them even right now, yeah, because like those dates and train times and tickets aren't even available yet. So naturally I was like, oh, okay, you know what, then I'll just like cancel them, get the money back, and then with that same money I'll just buy the new tickets once they are available. So I have to like select the tickets to like cancel them. I do that and I press on like okay, and it says like starting up your refund, basically. It said that in like a little screen thingy. And then they asked me to like confirm, you know, like be like, oh yeah, everything's okay, confirm, I'm canceling them. So I do that. And then suddenly this whole new thing pops up on my screen, and it says like tickets 50 euros, and then it says like canceling cost minus 50 euros, and then it's at like payback 0. So I was just sitting there like, wait, am I not getting my money back now? So I'm calling the company again, waiting 20 minutes again, and then someone hangs me up. Then I call again, wait 20 minutes again in a stupid line. Then finally someone picks up, but she proceeds to tell me that there's nothing she can do for me anymore. She cannot reschedule or rebook my tickets anymore because I canceled them. And she tells me that because I bought these tickets throughout this, like, basically it was like a sale, like the company existed 25 years, so they were giving away tickets for like 25 euros, and that's when I got them. So I got them with a little bit of a discount. And she was like, when you have like a discount ticket, or like discount tickets in this case, then you don't get your money back. But it said that nowhere when I was like canceling them, and it literally said like starting up refund. So it's like not crazy that I'm like thinking that I'm gonna get my money back, you know? So literally as she asked me like, is there anything else I can help you with, I'm like already like breaking down, but I'm like, no, thank you, have a nice day. And I hang up and I just break down, and I think I've legit cried on and off for like 2 hours. I'm not even exaggerating, because that was just like the last straw, because this entire week was already like so chaotic. I was counting on Paris to be like my inspiration or something, or like this like, I don't know, like turning point. I don't know, I had like a lot of hope pointed to that trip, but then it just felt so wrong to go there this week, and I just felt like I'm not supposed to go. I don't know why, but I'm not supposed to go. So yeah, but I'm really happy that I got that sign, because it kind of gives me that feeling of like, okay, you know what, like despite everything happening, because like I saw that sign after I had my breakdown, and then it felt like this confirmation that it was like right. So thank you for watching this vlog. Stay safe out there if you live in the Netherlands, because it's going insane with the numbers. But yeah, thank you for watching.